Galvany Street is an album we actually wanted to do for a long time.
Shortly after Eve, we had the, let's say, the feeling that the music that we have written for the new album, that it was not convincing.
We never found the right way to do it.
We didn't like it. We were stuck in our formula. We came to the conclusion that we should change something. It was really time for a change.
We're at a point in our lives where we like the electronic stuff, but we want to come back to the songwriting.
So and then we started to look for corporations and started to write songs again. And so we met Craig, also as singer and vocalist for the album.
Gave you everything I had to give. Now you wanna be my friend. Fuck.
They would send me an instrumental, I'd try something on it, I'd write something, send it back to them, and then they'd say, oh, we've completely changed. We've kept your vocal, but it's not what you thought it was. And so it would always come back different. So, you know, there'd be new music, and the chorus would be the verse, and the verse would be the chorus, or there'd be no verse, and you know. So it became, yeah, it's an interesting way to work. Totally new for me as well. The great thing with them is that the demos that they give you, the quality is so good, and the musicality in it is really excellent at the demo stage, which is really inspiring when you're trying to write along to it, you know.
When we do demos, it's practically like finished songs, because we like to know what the atmosphere of the song could be. Many times we change it when the vocal comes, but normally we start at least with a certain atmosphere, with something that we like, so that we know, you know, it could already basically work as an instrumental. And also working with Craig, it just felt very natural. It felt like it has to be like that.
A good example is the first single, Babylon, which was like the last song we actually recorded. So we had all the album finished, and the first single was missing. And then it's really rare that you do just one track, and then it just clicks, and we send it to Craig. He sent something back 2 days later, and then you had the idea to bring Udur in from Gus Gus, and everything really worked perfectly together, and suddenly there was that track, and it was like perfect as a first single. So it was like kind of a magic, I would say.
Big 90s music fans, so.
It has a 90s feel to it, hasn't it?
This 90s touch, it just came up. I think probably it's your way of singing, and that we said it should be like a little bit of cheeky and powerful, and I don't know, it just came up, and it's something that we've never ever done before. It's the most untypical Booka Shade song ever, but this is exactly what we were aiming for. We wanted to have something that is brand new and different.
So we tried out many vocalists that were suggested to us by our publisher, by management. We tried out female vocals, and then we worked with some male vocalists. One is Daniel Spencer from London, and the other one is Ben Yates, or Yates is his artist name, from Australia.
You know, I really love that so much happens in their music, yet there's still enough space for my vocal. They wanted me to feel free to, use real lyric and emotion, and to connect with, the music in my own way, and go deep. What I really love about this track is that it's developed into a track that's, you know, smooth in its own way, but still is there's a lot going on. And it sets a kind of like a vibe or a mood that, you know, I really feel represents who I am and represents their music.
The way that I worked with the guys was super easy. It was just, do you like this? You know, I'm going to put loads of ideas in this one track, like too many for you to concentrate on, but just pick out a few that you really like. And they were like, we like this bit, this bit, this bit. And that was it. Yeah, just got some lyrics down and sent the thing back. They were like, great, thank you very much. Next thing I heard, it was on the album.
Through your broken skin, I keep wondering. I got to know who are you. I'm wondering who are you.
As a songwriter, you get this thing called demoitis, where once you've written your demo and you've listened to it and you love this demo in particular, you listen to it over and over and over again, and then when someone sends you the final mix back, it's always different. It's always not what you expect. It's always like, oh, but where's my favorite bit? Where's this bit gone and where's that bit gone? But you have to get over that, and you have to enjoy the new song for what it is, and I do. It's great. They've done a great job.
The guys said that they were looking for somebody to mix some of the record, and I suggested Mark.
I don't try to get it as loud as I can. I try to leave extra room for a mastering engineer to have a go with it. Generally, when people send me things, I mean, they kind of know what I'm about and what I've done, and they kind of want me to put a little bit of my own personality into it at the same time as taking what they want and moving that forward. And so in the end, it just became like a bigger and wider version of their original vision, which kind of was good for all of us.
He has a special way of mixing, and the mix is really powerful and full in your face, but still like very emotional. He's not like a standard, like a mixer in the regular sense. He just is doing the sound nice, and probably he's mixing with his old body. So you could feel his energy in the mix, which was great.
Actually, the fact that we have somebody mix something for the album is also a big change for us. On previous albums, we were always very, well, no, I wouldn't say paranoid, but we're control freaks when it comes to the final product. This was one of the things we wanted to change, bring in more people, more exchange, more opinions, more possibilities.
And I'm pretty sure that we continue in that way, that we open up Booka Shade even more, so that we really bring in people